Alright guys, I'm a little nervous. Wow, look at that pressure. Woo! So what are we up to today? Building this manifold for the irrigation from the pond. So it is going to come in. Right now we have a 2-inch line running from the pond. I'm going to reduce it down to this 1.5. It's going to come in here. I've got a shut-off valve in case I need to turn it off. And what we're going to do is have a pipe go up, and then it's going to go across, and then we're going to have another pipe coming down and back into it. So we're going to make a loop, and that way there's water pressure going both sides. So that way if more than one valve's open, it should have equal pressure. If we just ran one pipe, whatever the first pipe that was open would get more pressure than the next. So having it in a loop will hopefully fix that. So I got these 1.5-inch fittings, and then I got a screw in 1.5 to 3/4. Then we got these 3/4, which will screw in here, to 3/4 hose. The difference is the threads are different, you can see. So the hose 3/4 is different. So this will screw into here. And then what we're gonna do is I ordered some timers, some little garden timers with the little analog. You can select the frequency and the length of watering, and that'll open a valve. So we're gonna have 7 sections. We'll do 6 for the garden, and then 1 probably just have a hose attachment. All right, there we go. Your inlet, pipe running around to connect it. So I just did something simple to help kind of support it. Drilled 2 holes in some 2x4s and cut them even. And then those will get kind of, I can pin those into the ground. So here's our trench. I did have to break the bank. I had to break the bank right here on our little, that's our little diversion. That's the spillover. So we just did a shallow thing. This isn't a high traffic area. It's just a water pipe. So we went, it's a 4-inch intake down to 2-inch. We ran 2-inch all the way to right here, and then did 1.5-inch, and that's because I had a lot more options, and 1.5-inch going down to 3/4 and all right. Okay, everything looks good so far. Okay, one more time now that all the air's bled, so as soon as I turn this on, awesome. But we went up 17 inches, and then I also thought with the, you're up a little bit higher, so it's roughly 18 inches to the top, and that gives us enough room to have the timer and then to plug our lines in. So what we'll do is we'll put the timers in and run lines, and then I can write what section it is on top of here with a Sharpie. All right. We got our timers on here. Tested out the hose this morning with the blueberries, and that was good. We went with 3 different timers just because we wanted to try them out. Went fancy with the Jardin and went digital, and that one has a few more options, and this one is the least amount of options, but we'll see how they all work. Would say this takes AA and those are AAA, not that that matters. I like the battery compartment in the chop-in the best. It sits in there and then it's sealed inside. That one had wires attached to it, so it seems like you could break it pretty easy changing batteries. And this one is good. It had a good sealed compartment, but it's just on the bottom with no cover. So anyway, we're gonna kick this on. You can hear it open. Now we got got water flowing. So we are gonna go look at our soaker hoses. Let's see, that's looking good. That one's looking good. How they looking?
I want to see.
Even the one here on the end.
Oh, bad.
So what we did, you can see we ran 2 pipes the whole way and connected them kind of like we did for the manifold because we wanted a loop. So to try to keep the water pressure even. And then we popped up little spigots at each one of the garden beds. So we're gonna run these through the bed, kind of like we did in this garlic. And that will hopefully soak everything. It should be good. You see that's going well. Those are some peppers. So we're getting there on the irrigation. Hershey waiting to throw a frisbee. Here are our zones and timers with a couple different options. Those 2 are going to all the soakers and the raised beds. This is the new one we just put in. Let's go check it out.